Alright, all you listeners to the madness, and I guess a couple of you men and women who have served our country and is currently listening into the madness as well for tonight, welcome back to Under the Radar. And even though I'm a little bit excited right now, before I forget and we get overhyped here, folks, we would like to personally thank each and every single one of you men and women out there who served our country and put your lives on the line for me to be silly and bring madness to the world on a daily Monday night / Tuesday morning basis, or whenever we can bring madness to you, to your local television sets and radio stations. Yeah, I guess that's the best way we can thank you guys. And another person that we almost forgot to thank that was a part of a work in progress is, I do believe, the streamer that goes by the name of Super Hobbit, who currently did his 24-hour stream for charity for Extra Life. And if it hadn't have been for him, we wouldn't have got back into the world of Phantasy Star Online. So personally, once again, thank you for that. And speaking of things that we completely forgot to mention from that said work in progress, folks, I think it's time for us to take out our left-handed scissors and cut out some very interesting newspaper clippings for another edition of Yesterday's News. And in our first yesterday's news story, and more or less the first news story that we forgot to mention to you guys, a part of a work in progress, is that there's a new blood in the world of WWE from the Performance Center with 4 new signees from the independent scene. Not only they decided to sign a new referee that goes by the name of Stephen Smith, you also have impressive Indy Hartwell, Shotzi Blackheart, and finally, last but not least, and somebody I remembered from not only AAA Lucha Libre, but also from Ring of Honor, and even from portions of Impact Wrestling, none other than the Smoke Show herself, Scarlett Bordeaux. And this one is a major one, folks, and the reason why I say this is because she is the Silver Surfer of sorts to the Galactus known as the Herald of Doomsday himself, Killer Cross. And if you see Scarlett Bordeaux, let's just say Killer Cross is not far behind. So this is high hopes for me and has a probability of seeing Killer Cross in the near future for WWE. And after that last video he put out on YouTube, I got a feeling no matter where he goes, Scorched Earth is going to follow him. So yeah, congratulations to those who made it in for the Performance Center, and I can't wait to see you on an NXT taping near you, or me, depending on where they tape it, folks. And if you guys want to check out the complete Performance Center signee list, you can head on over to the website only known as WWE.com to check it out for yourselves. And in other news, for you fans out there of the Resident Evil 2 Monster Hunter crossover event, I have some good news for you that almost slipped past us, but we were able to catch with an oven mitt. Because for you fans out there for Resident Evil 2 for the crossover event, it's been announced as of this past weekend that the event is officially on, all the way until December 6th of this year. And after this event, and actually during this event, for the second year in a row for those who missed it, you will be able to participate in the Horizon Zero Dawn crossover event as well for the Iceborne expansion that will be coming out as of November 21st of this month and of this year. Just to make sure for those who listened in the past and say, oh, he said it came out in November 21st and it didn't come out then. Just in case, we got that base covered. And the cool thing about the event for Resident Evil 2, folks, is the fact that you have to fight Blackmail Val Hazard, who actually releases deadly spores that you will have to use red and green herbs to heal status effects from. So they're really going all out for the Resident Evil 2 event, and for those who wants those cool costumes and even a chance to fight alongside of Leon and Claire, you can head on over to the world of MonsterHunter.net to check it out for yourselves. Or head on over to the YouTube page known as Monster Hunter to once again check out the cool trailer of all the cool items you can get for it. Which I can't wait to see your outfits when I get a chance to play it. And in other yesterday's news, for you fans out there of REM and their album Monster, as of recent dates, they have celebrated their 25th anniversary of that said album and decided to do a re-release of this said classic album that will feature well over 30 songs that you can listen to on this album. And a couple of the cool songs on this album, folks, and according to the maestro, that is well over 30, is not only Everybody Hurts, but one of my favorite songs of What's the Frequency, Kenneth, included with a music video for that said song. Nice! And to sweeten the deal just a little bit more, folks, there's also a live version of this song on the album as well that you can listen to that will be featured on disc 5 of this Monster Anniversary album set. And for any of you out there who wants to listen to the entire 25th anniversary edition of this album, you can head on over to their Spotify page, only known as REM, or head on over to the website known as consequencesofsound.net to check it out for yourself. And oh, before I forget, folks, the album currently is available as we speak, and for those audio CD fans, it will cost you just about $62. And for you vinyl fans who want the 2-part vinyl series, it will only cost you $21. And for MP3 users who wants to download it, it will only cost you $37 currently on Amazon Music as we speak. And in other music news, for you fans out there of Ozzy Osbourne, it is currently chomping at the bit for his brand new album that will be coming out as of early 2020. I have some good news for you because as of this past weekend, he has finally decided to release one song from that said album entitled Under the Graveyard from his brand new album, Ordinary Man. Now, in my opinion, it's a good song, but the first thing I noticed was the fact that Zakk Wylde was not featured on the album. But for those who are wondering who is in his place, none other than Los Angeles producer Andrew Watt, who was on guitars, alongside with him Duff McKagan from Guns N' Roses on bass, and finally from the Red Hot Chili Peppers, Chad Smith on drums. Not a bad lineup. Not a bad lineup at all. And I still can't wait until this said album comes out, and for those out there who wants to figure out when will this album come out, and hopefully we'll have it in enough time to inform you, the fans out there as well, you can head on over to the website only known as consequencesofsound.net to check it out for yourself. And oh, while you're over there, make sure you get a chance to listen to the brand new song Ozzy Osbourne has entitled Under the Graveyard. Or head on over to his YouTube page of Ozzy Osbourne to listen to it over there, along with his other classic songs from over the years. And with that said, folks, wraps it up for another edition of Yesterday's News. And with all our bases properly covered from a work in progress, folks, I think it's time for us to head back into that music, and when we return, we'll be back with more Cobalt madness that you can shake a stick at right after this. So don't go watching those infomercials just yet, folks, and stay tuned.